I just came back from Vegas. We went to a IMN Build for Rent conference where we learned about what the market was like. It kind of made me think, because I'm a big poker player. I love playing poker. I love the process of figuring out where you stand in a hand versus other people. And after this last time coming back from Vegas, I correlated being a broker to being a good poker player. And one of the main things in being a good poker player is hand selection. The quality of the hands that you choose to play as a poker player is probably one of the most important things that will decide whether or not you end up winning and losing. If you correlate that skill set to being a broker, it's kind of like picking the projects that you decide to spend your time and energy on. Now that the markets in the single-family rental space has changed pretty dramatically over the last 3 to 5 months, you got to decide, more than anything else, what to work on. So thought I'd just give some insight into what I'm dealing with right now, because there's plenty of opportunities out there, but if you give your time to the wrong projects, you'll waste a lot of time and end up with nothing at the end of the day. I thought it might be interesting, just like I watch a lot of poker blogs, to give you some insight into what I think throughout the course of a month, like this month, where it starts with what project or projects I'm gonna decide to work on. And I'll kind of give you an update a couple times throughout the month, and I'll give you a result at the end so you can see what the actual result of the poker hand that we're deciding to play is at the end of the day. We're gonna break them up into two things. They're gonna be SFR portfolios that are scatter site, and then there's gonna be like build for rent projects. And these are two different kind of product types that I have. We'll just start with SFR portfolios. So we've got a 51 property Vegas portfolio, 100 properties in Pensacola. We've got 5 properties that are scatter set in Charlotte, another 50 properties in Charlotte, another portfolio of 39 in Chicago. We've got another portfolio in Chicago that's about 51 properties. Got a portfolio of 91 in Mobile, Alabama, and I've got another portfolio of 99 in Birmingham, Alabama. 11 properties in Atlanta. We got 55 in Jacksonville, 15 in Lexington, North Carolina. That's it. That's all of our SFR portfolios. And what we have on the build for rent side, build for rents are going to be finished homes or lots. We've got 40 properties in a single subdivision down in Pensacola. We've got 160 townhomes in a single community in Pasco County, which is right outside of Tampa. 267 completed units right outside of Tampa. And we've got 28 townhomes that is right outside of Raleigh. And then we've got another 34 townhomes in a single community right outside of Raleigh. When I make a consideration, I got to think about both where I have buyers, but also the quality of the opportunities, which includes seller quality, asset quality, and pricing quality. I know we've got buyers in all the places that I just mentioned, so it really comes down to these 3 considerations. Seller quality, what the seller's mindset is. A lot of times we have heard things like, I want to sell my properties, but I don't have to sell them. I can just as easily as hold them. If I get my price, I'm a seller, but if I don't get this price, then I'm not a seller. People say things throughout the consultation process to make you understand whether or not they're actually sellers or not. Are they intent on selling? And if they are, they'll generally price their portfolio and they'll price their opportunity to the market. And that's probably the most important thing to deciding whether or not to work with a seller. Second thing, I'm happy doing high quality portfolios or built for rent projects or medium quality or even low quality. I think as long as the seller's mindset is correct and as long as the properties are priced correctly. And if I can't get them priced correctly, then I generally won't take them, especially in this market, because it's a fool's errand to try to take an overpriced property and try to sell it. Like, even if it's extremely high quality, if it's overpriced, I'd rather take a lower quality listing that's better priced or well priced and focus my attention on that. So this is kind of like the hands that I have to work from. And if I don't take any of these opportunities right now, what I got to do is go fishing for more opportunities, which means I'm just spending more time out there talking to new prospects, not working on anything that's actually going to lead to a commission, but try to find better prospects so I can spend my time on opportunities that I deem to be better. So hopefully all this is interesting. I'll come back after I decide which projects to pick, let you know which projects I picked, and then what the results of that was to sell those projects. Hopefully you found this interesting. Thanks a lot for listening.